So I get asked a lot, why do I talk about death the way that I do? Why do I call it a transition? Why do I believe it's not the end but a graduation? And the truth is, I didn't learn this from a book. Life taught me, loss taught me, and my soul taught me. And let me give you a backstory of how I learned these things. My cousin Brian was 23 when he transitioned from leukemia. He had a way of lighting up a room, and then suddenly the physical version of him was gone. My little cousin Malik, he was 12. He left this world with a heart too big for the body it came in. And then grief hit us in a way that rearranged my entire existence. My mother-in-law, a woman who embraced me like her own, she transitioned. And then 3 days later, my grandmother, who raised me, transitioned as well. 3 days later. 2 matriarchs. 2 anchors, 2 goodbyes I was not prepared for. But here's what I understand now. Their death became my resurrection. Their transition initiated the beginning of my calling, because losing them cracked open a part of me I didn't even know existed. Their departure was the moment my soul whispered, there is more for you to understand, and there's more for you to teach. But nothing shook me awake like when death came close to my home. My husband's cancer diagnosis, my oldest daughter platelet count dropping so low, she could have transitioned without warning. That's when I realized how deeply we've been programmed to fear death without ever understanding its truth. And then during meditation, I got these downloads that they were so clear. It felt like my entire soul leaned in forward to hear it. And it said, death is an exit point your soul agreed to before you took your first breath. But that wasn't the part that changed my life. The part that dissolved years of fear was this: death is a graduation. And suddenly, everything made sense. Why our loved ones greet us on the other side, why near-death experiences don't want to come back, why the soul doesn't fear what the human mind calls the end. From that moment forward, I knew I wasn't meant to run from the truth. I was meant to bring light to the shadows around it. And that is how Beyond the Surface Live was born. This first edition, which is called Beyond Goodbye, is dedicated to mothers whose children have transitioned, women whose hearts carry a strength that the world may never fully comprehend.